In some places, it's visible and vile. This was shot on Thursday. Raw sewage pumped into Landstone Harbour in Hampshire, non-stop, for 49 hours. Countrywide anger is swelling. In Seaford, there weren't many braving the water. The bracing wind, perhaps, but there could be another reason too.
How does it make you feel to know that they literally did a dump here in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's not good. Yeah, I don't feel great about that. I'll be having a bath when I get home.
Sewage dumps are a vestige of our Victorian sewage system, where rainwater and wastewater are released together when the system gets too full. Southern Water alone has done it nearly 3,000 times since July. Just up the coast, Libby and her friends have had enough. She's now testing the water she swum in for years. There's E. coli here, she says, and it's getting worse.
There's wet wipes, there's sanitary towels, there's tampons. We've had swimmers reporting swimming along and having a sanitary towel stick to their face.
The government had a chance to vote through an amendment to do something about this and they didn't. How did that make you feel?
They've completely and utterly missed an amazing opportunity to act and to do something good for climate change, for nature, for the population.
But perhaps not for long. The government ultimately pushed to respond to the rage. Thousands took to social media to call out MPs who last week voted against legal duties for companies that discharge sewage. It's prompted new policy, a promise to enshrine into law requirements that the practice declines.
This government's done way more than any government in recent decades to address the problem. But now we're saying we're going to go a step further. And we've listened to the debate that took place in Parliament. So we will write what is already government policy into the statutes to give people that reassurance they seek.
It may not prove enough for some who say major investment in the system is the only real answer. Matt has campaigned against discharge into Lake Windermere.
If we can save our wildlife and save our environment, then it's money well spent. If they do it now, then it means that in the future they're going to have to spend less money on solving this issue. They can't ignore it. People are outraged by it. 104,000 people have signed my petition. Change has to happen now.
A major overhaul of the sewage system will cost hundreds of billions of pounds. The government's now assessing just how much. Discharge into open water does prevent sewage backlogs coming up into the streets. But for those who swim, sail or simply enjoy the sea, neither is acceptable. Helen Ann Smith, Sky News, Seaford.